Hey guys, welcome back. Luca here, and today I just want to talk about how do you future-proof your career. Given the recent economy and the circumstances, there has been multiple rounds of layoffs in the big tech industry, and many tech companies are also cutting down their hirings, letting go their developers. So what can we do in this situation to better future-proof ourselves? So I would say the first thing is definitely make sure you have a job security right now. The economy is not very good, so before we can think about the future, let's focus on what we can do right now to make sure our current role is safe. So I would say now is especially a time to really reevaluate that your team align with your company's goal. Is it one of the priorities that your company care about, that wants to put money in? Or is it something that the company is exploring and not necessarily know if this will be the direction? Because if you look at all these layoffs, let's use Amazon as an example. The core AWS team isn't really affected as much compared to some of the other pillars because AWS is one of the core products for Amazon. That's where the revenue comes in. That's where Amazon wants to focus a lot of their money on. So you really want to look at your current role and think like, hey, does this make sense? If the company has to cut off a department, let go a team, will it be my team? If the answer is no, then that's good. That means you can do a good job and trying to building up skill set that's important. If not, then maybe the question becomes, how can I do internal transfer? How can I get to those important roles? Of course, right now, switching jobs outside the company is definitely way more riskier, considering not a lot of opening for internal transfer. It's less risky. And now let's say you were affected by the layoff or you're looking for your first role. So what can you do? I say right now, the most important thing is definitely look for whatever possible that's tangible with software engineering. Like right now, the market has saturated with FANG level software engineers, big tech software engineers. All of them are also looking for jobs. So it's kind of making the market way more competitive and the supply is way more than the demand. So now a lot of companies can really lower their budget and hire these more senior level engineers at a cheaper price. And as someone with no experiences, now is a way more challenging to find a job. So I would say look for startups, look for fields that's like stable. I know the financial industry, the banking industry, the government sectors, they're also still having some sort of hiring. So definitely look into those sectors. Sure, like big tech is definitely where you want to be in the future, but right now you want to focus on what's possible. While I'm on LinkedIn, I also see a lot of job postings about these like startups. I would say like these are perfect ways to build up skill sets, which can help you build a skill set that's future-proof for software engineer. So the next portion of this I want to talk about is like, how do you really make sure you are future-proof? Clearly we can see like, oh, even data science as one of the popular fields is being affected heavily. But something else we notice is like applied machine learning, applied artificial intelligence, similar to like ChatGPT related, some sort of higher level education. Like all these roles are still being hired very aggressively just because there's a shortage in supply. So if you're someone who's really considering what to do in the future, then maybe right now is the best time to get that PhD, get that some higher degree in some of these very, very trendy topics. I would say some good ones are machine learning, artificial intelligence, and how to apply them in real world. And these are really relevant skills that can help you future-proof yourself. Because as we can see, like clearly companies, even these big tech companies are still hiring for these higher level educations, these research roles. So I would say these are something that you can consider if you're interested in these. Another thing I want to mention is most software engineering jobs are very transferable. Meaning if you are doing something right now, you are most likely be able to carry over some sort of knowledge to the next career. Sure, like you switch between full stack or mobile, a lot of coding language will change. But picking up these coding languages, how to use them, having a good sense of development cycle, like all these things can be carried towards your next job. So I would say right now, whatever you're doing, try to make sure you're keeping up with your skill set. Constantly learning, like maybe reading some books. Already has really good platforms that offer you a lot of different types of technical books. So right now, maybe it's the time to pick up this one language that you've been always wanting to learn, or try to build a personal project, for example, like just build a simple website using React, simple website using Angular, just trying to get these framework familiar. And then maybe also build a mobile app using like Swift, using like Flutter, just try to see like what you can do with these languages. Because all these languages are transferable and some of these are very popular that a lot of companies use. Another thing I want to say is like right now the economy is bad. jobs aren't hiring, but it's also a very good time to reset and take a step back and really think about what you want to do. Are you actually interested in software engineering, or are you just interested in working at these bigger tech companies? Are you actually interested in coding, or are you more interested in project management? Because all these are in tech. Are you interested in full stack, or are you interested in mobile? Like right now is the perfect time to reevaluate what you want to do. If you're in mobile and you don't like mobile, maybe right now is a time to try out some full stack projects on the side. I don't like mobile because, you know, the tech stack is so different, or I just don't like coding. Like right now, I think it's very important to figure out these questions. This will carry forward and help you land the better opportunity in the future and really set you up for that passionate job that you might be striving for. And one last thing that I would say, build a good relationship with your manager and coworkers, because a lot of them will be a deciding factor if you enjoy your current job, or maybe in the future getting your manager to write a referral letters, for example, like that reference. In the future, like you never know like who might be able to help you out, like you might be able to help your teammate out as well. So I would say right now, definitely also focus on these human people aspects. There's a famous saying, like it's a lot harder for someone to fire you if they have seen your face around. So definitely be more visible and be more vocal about the project that you're doing. Try to show them, demonstrate them that you're making an impact and a key contributor for the team. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you guys want to hear next, and I'm glad you guys are here. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.